Okay, so we're going to do the broadcast sections go out immediately first, and then we'll do an embargo section. So, Jamie, do you want to kick us off?
Thank you, Max. Good afternoon, Nuno.
Good afternoon.
If I could start by asking you, it's been a couple of weeks now, but it's the first chance we've had to talk to you about Karl Ikeme, and I see that the #1 shirt isn't going to be worn by any of the goalkeepers this season. Just a few words about Karl.
Karl, since last season, he's been an inspiration for us, an inspiration of the way he approach his disease, the way he overcome the problem that he had. So Karl is and will always be a big inspiration for us. He's our friend. He's someone that any chance he joins us, he comes here, he speaks with the boys, speaks with us. So for us, Karl Ikeme, strong man, a big inspiration for us.
Thank you. 8 players brought in over the summer. How satisfied are you with the business you've done? Do you feel this is a squad that can compete in the Premier League?
I think the transfer market, the market himself, has different steps. First of all, you determine your target list. Second, you start the pre-season with the squad that you have from the season before, and you start working. You determine who you want. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not, and it's about getting the players that you think can fit into your squad. So it's not if it's a player that you think is good or not good. It has to do with, do you think that he can bring to you something that you don't have? So regarding that point of view, I think we brought players that can help us, and we are ready to start the competition and go game by game.
The last couple of players you brought in were Adama Traore, club record, Leander Den Donker. What do those two bring to your squad?
Exactly what I mentioned to you.
Something a bit different.
Different characteristics inside our squad that we think and we believe that we can use them in the right moment and help the team. It's all about, it's a short squad because we believe that being short gives chance to do something that are truly, I'm confident, the versatility of the players that we have, able to do different positions on the pitch, and this is how the way we work, is our philosophy, being everybody involved.
How much of a challenge is it for you when there have been so many changes to the squad that the players who got you into the Premier League don't feel as if they're out of favour, that there's a lot of changes happening at once? How much of a challenge is it for you to get everybody?
I don't think there's a lot of changes.
Well, 8 players is quite a lot.
The base of that season is here, so the starting point was last season, and since then is a growing process.
A lot of people are being full of praise for Wolves about what they can achieve this season, saying a top half finish is well within your capabilities. That brings a pressure in itself, doesn't it, that people are expecting you to compete in the Premier League this season?
We cannot control the expectations outside. What we know is what's happening here inside of Copton, the way we work, the way we think things, and it doesn't affect us. It doesn't away from our line. So we are comfortable, we are confident, we're happy the way we're gonna start the game tomorrow. So we don't do projections to the future. There's no aim or target position, nothing to do with that. Doesn't mean anything, the table. It means the way and how we play tomorrow.
It feels like it's almost been since about Christmas time that Wolves have been a Premier League club in waiting. We were top of the Championship all of last season, promoted with however many games it was to go, and then you've got this long summer as well. You must just be now excited to actually play some Premier League football tomorrow.
Yeah, we are highly motivated for it, and we feel ready. We feel ready. It's going to be a good game. We are back in Molino, our home factor in all the competitions are very important. So we want to have the support of our fantastic fans. The pack of Molino will help us for sure. So we are delighted to start.
Everton were probably the busiest club yesterday on deadline day. What do you think of them? They've obviously decided to go a different direction this season. They're looking towards the top half of the Premier League as well.
And we know. We look at Everton and we see that is a good squad, good manager, good players, reinforcements in the last day. It's going to be tough, but all the teams are going to be tough. You just look at the quality and a simple statistics that how many players of the Premier League are involved in the World Cup. That says a lot about the Premier League. It's no doubt about that is the toughest and the best competition among clubs in the world.
Do you know Marco Silva?
Yeah, of course. It's Portuguese.
Yeah. When did you sort of first come across?
Yeah, we played some years ago. We started more or less at the same time. I know him. He's my friend.
Messaged him this week?
Sorry?
Any text messages this week?
No.
Glass of wine after the game tomorrow?
Of course, for sure. For sure. Before? Oh, we don't have Portuguese wine here. It will be a good moment for everybody. Thank you.
You know, to find yourself managing Wolves in the Premier League, are you living the dream?
No, it's a reality. It's a reality. It's not a dream. It's a reality. We are ready. We are ready. We don't live on the moon. We live here. Football is more than dreaming. You have to make things happen. Dreaming is wishing. Working is making things happen. It's determination. We are determining.
How long has this been a personal ambition of yours to manage in the English top flight?
Long, many years ago. Everything is step by step. I came to England. I'm delighted to be here. I started in Championship. Now we are in the Premier League. Wolves are in the Premier League. Is one of the things that we determined as steps during the project. First year 1, we made it. Let's do it on year 2.
But on a personal note, long before you came here to Molineux 12 months ago, you had already targeted that desire to manage in the Premier League.
It was one of the things that I wanted, and it came the chance and the opportunity last season. I embraced it, not only me but all of the technical staff. We embraced it and we want to stay. We are happy here.
And now that you've achieved that target, there must be a great sense of excitement as to what lies ahead.
I don't call it as excitement. I call it motivation, determination, willing to work inside the best competition.
Do you sense that buzz amongst Wolves supporters about the 9 or 10 months that lies ahead?
Of course I sense, because I always say Wolves is a big club, is a massive club. He had the golden years in the 40s, 50s, 60s. Last season we lived together something that was very special. We conquered something that means a lot for us and stay in our memories forever. So what we want for our fans is what for sure they're going to give us, this excitement, every bit of energy that they have, and we have to give back with the hard work of the boys.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi, Nuno.
Hello.
You mentioned about the hard work. You will have planned pre-season, obviously extensively with your staff, with your coaching team. How pleased were you with how it all went?
I think we did a good pre-season. We started with the same base of last season. We bring players from the academy. We try to increase the quality of the teams that we faced progressively until in the last game we faced Villarreal. So we had luck because we didn't have major injuries. We work well, and the credit for the boys, because pre-season is a very tough moment during the season, so they were strong, and the unity, the way they go day by day on the training session, makes me believe that we are ready. So I'm very pleased with the pre-season.
Yeah, lots of hours, I'm sure, on the
a lot, yeah.
Will you need more? I mean, there are fewer games in the Premier League, but will you need more stamina, more concentration? What needs to kind of come up really in terms of level?
No, you keep insisting to me about this. Honestly, we believe there's no big change. Of course, the challenge that we face is going to be more difficult because the quality of the players have increased. But we have to think about ourselves, and we prove ourselves that we deserve to be here. It's not different approaches on a dynamics of Championship and Premier League. Honestly, they are not. It's exactly the same for us. Our routines are the same, but we have to be better than we were last season.
You've played Marco Silva's teams 4 times before. Can you have a good idea of how his team will play?
We look at Everton now. What happened before with the teams of Marco? Of course, my teams also. We are different now. I believe that managers through the years they've changed. They keep changing their ideas. They keep trying to put new things. So what we look is to Everton now, and Everton is a good team. It's a good team, of good players, and it has an idea of football, of pressing, high lines. It's going to be tough tomorrow, but we are ready. And once again, I say we are back in Molineux. For us, is starting the competition in Molineux is very important.
Yeah, we were there earlier, and the early games are just selling out. Like the fans, you must have seen them around the city, and what are they saying to you about the level of excitement at the moment?
They are excited. They are excited. We are ready. It's different. What we do in the pitch is what's going to impact on the crowd. What we expect, the support, unconditional support, 90 minutes, buzzing.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Marco?
Qual é a ambição para este regresso do Wolverhampton? Depois da melhor época de sempre de uma equipa no Championship, e não conseguiu isso. É uma equipa que renova essas ambições para um campeonato que é outro nível de exigência?
I'm going to speak in Portuguese, sorry. Não há uma ambição determinada. Há sim uma vontade de ir jogo a jogo, aproveitar cada oportunidade para melhorar. Não fazemos projeções mais além do primeiro jogo. Sinceramente, essa é a realidade. Portanto, vamos para o primeiro jogo, vamos competir no máximo e a partir daí preparamos o segundo. Sempre assim, e sempre assim será.
Uma estreia com sotaque português acaba por ser também uma estreia especial para o Nuno na Premier League, frente ao Marco Silva. Que opinião tem do adversário que vai enfrentar amanhã?
Muito difícil, uma boa equipa, um bom treinador, bons jogadores, conseguiu reforços importantes no último dia do mercado. Conhecemos o adversário, conhecemos as suas características, preparámos o jogo com a máxima dedicação, esperamos um jogo extremamente difícil, mas sentimos realmente preparados para competir.
Esta equipa do Wolverhampton é uma espécie de representação portuguesa, porque de facto há aqui um número significativo quer de jogadores, quer de técnicos, acabam por ser também a representação do futebol português. Que impacto é que espera dos jogadores que chegaram a esta época? Rui Patrício, João Moutinho, já agora o Jiménez, que é bem conhecido também do público português.
O que espero é que se integrem como têm feito, de uma forma rápida e assertiva. Encontraram um bom grupo, encontraram muitos compatriotas, o que facilita a sua adaptação, e vão encontrar uma realidade de um futebol altamente competitivo. Mas pela qualidade que têm, seguramente vão corresponder.
Algum destes jogadores pode já estrear-se amanhã?
Provavelmente sim. Trabalham connosco já há bastante tempo, já não chegaram ontem, chegaram há 2-3 semanas após as férias do Mundial. Estão perfeitamente integrados na dinâmica da equipe, podem ser opção, claro que sim.
Uma última questão que tem a ver com a condição em que chega o Rui Patrício. É conhecida a circunstância que o levou a deixar o Sporting. É um jogador totalmente reabilitado mentalmente, na sua capacidade para este desafio de Primeira Liga Inglesa? Totalmente.
Desde o primeiro dia o Rui chegou extremamente focado, extremamente concentrado. Teve e terá sempre a nossa ajuda, a nossa companhia, vamos acompanhá-lo. Mas o Rui, estamos a falar de um campeão europeu. Portanto, a fortaleza mental do Rui garante-nos tudo.
Obrigado. Boa sorte para ele.
Muito obrigado, Marco.
Okay, just one very finally.
Yeah.
Can I just clarify, has the number 1 shirt been fully retired, or is it just for this season?
It's not being used, I cannot tell,
Okay.
but I think of this, the way I speak about Carl, for sure. The number one shirt will always be Carl's Ikeme shirt.
Okay. And Rui Patricio, his choice was the number 11 shirt, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not common.
No? Does that mean he can play in the wing as well?
That's the versatility I was mentioning to you. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cameras off then, please.